Yo, what is up guys, Ghost here, and today we got a few more bits of Battlefield 2042 news, some rumours going around the Twitter sphere, as it were, some of the stuff coming from DICE creators and whatnot, so I'm here to share that with you guys today. Before we start off though, the footage in the background is actually one of the most enjoyable game modes I've played in Battlefield 2042's Portal in a long time. It's called Quickdraw. And the catch here is you get a single round for your M44 revolver. If you kill somebody with it, you get another round. If you miss, you're basically down to your knife. So instead of just trying to be the fastest to react and shoot your opponent the quickest, you actually have to take the time to aim and make sure you don't miss that shot. And with the revolver in the game, it just makes it, all that much more fun, because it is there is like a slight delay on the revolver in 2042. So honestly, if you got the game installed, I go and give it a try. It's a pretty good time. Okay, so first up today, I did post this as a community post over on my YouTube, but for those of you who missed it, here it is again. So Stratford, one of the community managers for DICE and Battlefield, replied here to one of the forum posts, and in this particular post, the user in question was complaining about the annoying voiceovers, the ones at the end of a round that happen that everybody just absolutely loathes, nobody likes them, just get rid of them. And in reply to that particular part of his question, Stratford here has said, "We've heard your feedback on the end of round voice lines, and it's something we're actively reviewing. Expect changes to the style and tone of them in a future update." Honestly, I kind of half expected DICE to just all out remove the voice lines in update 4.0 that we've just recently experienced. That would, to me, would just be the easiest thing to do. Okay, if you want to experiment and put time and effort and money into creating new voice lines, yeah, I guess you could do that, but is anybody really going to care? Shouldn't you be putting your focus and your time, money and effort on other parts of the game that the player base actually cares about? From his reply here, I am glad to see that they are going to change things, but it sort of sounds like they're not going to just simply get rid of them. I think if that was the case, that would have already happened. As he says here, expect changes to the style and the tone of them in a future update. So that's interesting. I'm, a little bit apprehensive, honestly, to see just what they replace them with, because apparently they thought the voice lines we have at the moment was an absolutely cracking idea. So from one point of contention to another, the specialists. So as we all know, DICE are doing something with the specialists. They're going to have a feedback session with us soon to ask what we don't like about the specialists, what we want to happen to them. And that feedback is of course going to be used in changing them in some way. We don't really know exactly what has happened yet, but Temporal has just data mined some interesting things from patch 4.0 that could give us a clue as to what they're planning to do. So he says here, potential references regarding the rework of specialists in the 2042 patch 4.0 files, and those references are class selection, progress, and level. And there is a new in-game class description that he's found that reads as follows: combat medics can increase a unit's survivability through their ability to revive and boost team health. So combat medics, that sounds like that could be sort of a subclass of the medic class that they're going to rework the specialist into, and perhaps a combat medic would be somebody like Angel or Maria Falk. Now obviously putting these specialists into classes doesn't do anything unless you're going to restrict certain things within those classes. That is the whole point, really. I know half of the argument for a lot of people are the skins. They want to just see the AI bot skins being used and not the specialist skins. For me, I do agree with that, but that's a lesser issue. Whilst I do think it's silly to have like 10 Borises running around that all just look the same, the bigger issue for me is that you're completely unlimited on what weapon you choose, and whether you want to take C5 explosives, an RPG, a repair torch, and especially the fact you can't have both a repair torch and the M5 launcher, which is the good old engineer class, right? Obviously, my guess is that they're going to take all of the global weaponry and they're going to restrict those global weapons to the different classes. So maybe combat medics can only have access to, the armor packs, the med packs, maybe the supply crates, and possibly C5, but they can't get the M5 launcher and they can't get the lock-on missile launcher either. Obviously, that's just, a rough example, but I'm guessing that's, the direction they're going to go in. I know this isn't really much to go on, I'm kind of grasping at straws here, but it is good to see that, we have some solid proof within the game files themselves that DICE are starting to do something, and it looks like things are officially going in the right direction. Anyway, I am happy with what DICE have been doing with the game so far. Things definitely have taken a turn for the better, so just keep it up, DICE. Come on, keep going. Try to right as many wrongs as you can. I know you're not going to win back everybody, but you're doing the right thing, at least, given the current situation. So let's go, man. As always, guys, thank you for watching the video. Subscribing for future Battlefield videos is a massive help to me and the channel. Leaving a like as well is really awesome. Have a good day, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.